Yo, 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 turn my headphones up, turn my headphones up, turn my headphones up. There we go, there we go. It's your boy Jay Will coming back with another one. We got the Saints and the Patriots today. The boy famous Jameis first, Big Mac. Yes, sir. It's about to be a nice showdown from two Bama boys. You already know Roll Tide represent. Yes, Jameis Winston is from Birmingham, Alabama. Mac Jones is from Bama as well. So let's get it popping and let's get it dub, man. Let's get it. Wait, bro, this is a whole different league than I thought it was. 1 minute. Which league is this? I don't even know what league this is. I thought this was the Patriots league. I gotta check my roster real quick. Dang. I could have swore this was another user. What the hell? Now my game froze. Come on. EA, EA, EA. Hey, man.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
We attacking better side. Come with the options. Send big blitz, nobody blocking. Big win, that's a ring and a watch.
Alright, it's a bet, man. Thought this was a league with the Saints, but even better, got the 49ers running one. Let's go ahead and get this dub, man. Road to the Super Bowl week 1. 49ers versus Falcons. Going to have to change that title. But let's get it on and popping. What's popping? Brand new whip. I got options. Yeah, I got options. Sports Center top 10. Oh, this that league, boy. This that league, boy. Oh yeah, I mess with this league. This that league, boy. This that league, boy. I got a cold ass squad in this league, boy. We about to get it on and popping in this league, boy. I'm about to go ahead and stump it out, you feel me, boy? Get the quick dub on there, boy. Get the quick dub on there, boy. Nice and quick with it, you know how I do it. Do it. You already know your boy Jay Williams, Jeremy Williams. You already know your boy out there sticking shit. Straight sticking shit, you feel me? Straight sticking shit. Straight sticking shit. I gotta start, my boy. Why is my boy not starting? Why is my boy not starting? Need my boy to start, Javon Kinlaw. My boy. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. Nick Bosa, outside linebacker, coming off the edge on your ass. Oh yeah, let's get it on it. Popping. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We ready. We ready. We ready for the heart. We ready. We ready. We ready. Let's get it.
about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in
Down the
2014.
road.
As you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle.
Like, I'm
with
outside
the
in the
Falcons.
AMG. Right outside. TT. 2 turn. You know me. Still with the dogs that I grew beside. Ride or die.
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway
I
from
just hear
Santa
that
Clara.
offense.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline.
Right outside. TT. 2 turn, baby girl. You know me. Who am I? Ride or die. Right by. You know me. Yo. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ooh, good run, boy.
Get 11 as they get a quick first down. The one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Pumping back shots too.
Now, 1st and 10.
I was so drunk I forgot about you. Didn't forget about your girl if she came through. Yeah, I'm having a good time. How about you? To the beat. And then
Shotgun now.
I like it like that. Yes, sir. Hey.
Well, they've got it well across midfield down to the 30 before it's all said and done.
Now we're going to get back to the I'm outside in the AMG. Right outside.
In the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me?
The
I just need
dogs
something
that
right here.
Decide.
And the end result there, nice first down.
Right
Drive keeps
die.
moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Two turn, baby girl. You know me.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Great running. Great running, boy.
That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
On the road. Turn control. My own.
On first down, Lance.
I'm out.
That's to
Thank
Mitchell
you.
out of the
Great
backfield.
pass. Let's go.
And
Almost
inside
played
the
me.
20 before
They
it's
tried
brought
it.
down. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
There we go.
That's caught by Ayuk
Third.
on the slant. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
Baby girl, you know me. Yo.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Here's Lance. Escaping the pressure right.
There it goes. Yes, sir.
Caught,
Bro, keep your
end zone,
in
says the
bounds.
field judge.
Dang,
It's ruled
man.
incomplete.
Sunday,
That was
man.
an
I'm trying
interesting
not
look
to cut.
there because as
Dang,
soon as he
bruh.
got outside the
your
pocket, I thought he was
feet
going to take off and run for
inbounds,
yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Lance. Flushed out right.
No.
And this is
Oh, come
incomplete.
on.
It's been a good opening drive
broke the
offensively
tackle.
thus far,
I didn't
but
think
you
he
know
broke
they
the
don't want to
tackle.
waste it and settle for
I
a
didn't
field goal
peek
attempt
at
after
first.
that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards puts him right on the doorstep. But
Come on, man. We low-key got to go for it.
So a decision to be made. Is this
About
something
to see what type of team we
they
are
discussed
early
before the
on.
game?
They had to, and that's the
About to see what
responsible
type
way
of
of getting
team
ready
y'all
for a
are.
game. You go through situations with
How
your
bad
staff,
y'all
you go
want
through
it.
scenarios, and you read your team. If we're in this spot and we're moving the ball well, is this a time to go for it? Or is it a time to be a little bit cautious? I think in this case, he feels good about his team. He should go for it.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Into
Great
the end
running,
zone.
boy.
Touchdown,
Yes, sir.
49ers.
Get in that end zone, boy.
Elijah Mitchell taking
Take
it
this
in
boom,
from
boom,
2
boom.
yards out. And the Niners
Yes, sir.
are
We
on the
taking
board
it to
here
the boom,
first
boom,
in the
boom.
season opener.
Big Tubs. We taking it to the crib, bruh.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
Slide in the beans. Let's go, man. That's a great
And the
first
49ers
drive of the
grab a
season right there,
7-0
man.
lead.
Win. Because I'm chosen. Let's see what this defense talking about. I'm feeling good about this 49ers
Here is
team, man.
Wisnowski to boot it away
Oh,
following
what?
the touchdown.
Taking it a boom, boom,
Just
boom.
outside the
I'm
goal
a
line.
visionary. I got the scary.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Slide in Atlanta, slide in the Benz. If it's up, then it's up with us. You know, man. Yes, sir. We eating that up
Lose
too.
yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second.
I've been
and
on top
11.
for a
Sometimes you just
while.
sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner
Take it a
for a
boom, boom,
loss.
boom. I'm a visionary. I got the.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Slide in Atlanta, slide in the Benz.
They run with Patterson.
Come on, come on,
From the
swarm,
25, they work this to the
swarm on that
29,
ad,
a
man.
gain of 4.
Swarm
On a
on that
second
ad.
and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that
Put that-
situation.
put
I think
that-
that goes back to their practice and game
it
planning.
on 'em.
They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
D up right here, D.
Franks, third down from the gun. Escapes the sack.
Great D, D. Great. Okay, I was about to say, ain't no way.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be
Feleipe
effective
Frank
on
looking
passing
at.
down.
Come on,
It's one of the few
man.
things
Ain't no
defenses
way.
chart.
Ain't
How
no
did
way
we
he
do
doing
on
my
third
boy
down?
Nick Bosa
That's a
like
nice start
that,
for them in
bruh.
this one.
Shout out Feleipe Frank, but hell nah, man. Not today.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
I gotta just say that I'm blessed.
He'll return it from the 6.
I was trying to make some shade.
59 yards. Tough to do better than that.
Not a long time. I mean,
deep in their own territory.
I'm way up. I'm way up. I feel blessed. Way up. I feel blessed. Way up. We back from something. Them checks you owe us.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Time, not a long
Second
time. I mean,
down
let's get it on and popping, man. Let's get another scoring drive right here. I'm way up. I feel blessed.
Now Lance.
Yes, sir.
Catch of the game for George
Okay, I was
Kittle.
about to say,
And
y'all
he'll
know
take this
Kittle.
across
Y'all know
the
Kittle getting in his
35
feet
before
down.
going
Don't play
out.
my boy. And playing it out. What they got? Feleipe Frank. Okay, I thought they had Feleipe Frank's code on here. He ain't too nice. Let's get it. Turns into coffee in the morning. Coffee in the morning. Coffee in the
On first
morning.
down, it's Mitchell.
Come on,
And he's
we got
going to be met
blocking.
at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football,
And I
making a
just gotta
tackle. That's
say,
what
they
we saw
got that
right there.
blessed.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Dang, bro.
From across his body, and it's intercepted.
Receiver ain't got no
Picked off at the
awareness,
38,
bro.
and he
Like, come
returns
back
it
to the
into
ball.
enemy territory, down to the 45-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to
damn.
his right. I know he's right-handed, but
I was
that one
really
that maybe a
hesitating on
veteran
throwing
sticks in his
that. I
pocket?
just
I
thought
think
he
so,
was
Jeff.
going to
Remember,
smart
with young
up and come back
quarterbacks,
to the ball.
it may take a few years before they get all
But,
the stuff out of them
you
that
know,
they did earlier in their
that's
career,
asking too
even
much
in their
from
college
Madden when
days
you
when they were used to
expecting
being
that.
dominant. In this case,
That's
the
asking
NFL
extremely
veteran
too
defense
much
ended up
from
winning the
Madden.
battle.
Setting up play action. Franks. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be taken
got
in
me
by
creeping.
Ridley for a Falcon touchdown.
Man, he ain't even supposed to be in the league,
NFL,
man.
we talk about quarterbacks and their
Supposed to be
speed
out
and
for a
accuracy,
season, bro. Ain't this supposed to be the season he done for a year?
Downfield.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the
That
receiver
gambling,
streaking
roll
downfield
tide,
to meet
though.
it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking,
Hey,
oh,
bro.
no.
He answered back right after that threw the pick. I like that.
Into a long touchdown.
Yeah, and that throw traveling an even 64
I like that, but I don't like
yards
that.
in the air. Extra
Now
point
we
by
gotta
Koo,
respond,
up
man.
and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake
There we go,
is the
kiddo.
only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
I like that.
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Gonna need somebody to step up.
7-7, our score after 1. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Nice.
And some room to
Nice.
work.
Nice. Yes, sir. Stay close.
There he goes, right side.
That's pretty. That's pretty. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
So they're Charles
Hey,
in a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run.
Closer.
He was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
Man, that opened up like the Red Sea. That parted ways like the Red Sea. I'm telling you.
How many times do we see runners get slowed up and not get what
Could've
they
drove
can
an F-150 through that
because of
bit.
that first contact? But he kept the compass pointing in the right direction, kept the legs churning, and turned this into a huge play.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Right outside. TT. Two-turn baby girl. You know me. Ride or die. Flying right by. R.I.P. Dwayne Haskins, man.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Frank's
oh my God.
Pitts here.
Bruh.
And he'll go down, but not before
Where's
getting
the corner at?
inside the San Fran
What is the
20.
corner doing? Literally,
Big
that is
play
literally
there on
where
the
you're
catch
supposed to
and
be,
run.
bruh.
Excellent
What are you
execution,
doing?
and now they're set up nicely.
Are
Yo,
they
dumbass.
red zone?
Following the inside
I wonder what the
route.
next play
Dang.
call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the
Y'all
momentum
start
to launch
playing
another
stupid,
one.
man. Told y'all I wasn't trying to cuss today, man. It's a Sunday, man. Come on.
So
Get y'all
ball
shit
down to
together.
the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Oh my.
Cordero Patterson.
Okay.
A 16-yard touchdown.
No, do no face.
And the
Okay.
Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Okay.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing
Dang, that's
game?
some BS,
Oftentimes you can create mismatches.
That's the
because
number
he's
one
going to
goal
cover,
line route right
and
there.
you get him
Running
into
that
space,
red
which is
zone
where he
half
likes to
bar.
operate with the ball in his
At
hands.
that
Oftentimes
60.
makes people miss because
Number
that run
one
after
red
the
zone
catch,
play.
and off he
There's
goes.
one other one
Into the
too.
end zone.
Side in the AMG. I'm right
Able
outside.
to connect on the
And I'm
extra point. And we are
two-turn.
tied here in the 2nd quarter.
Baby girl, you know me.
This one tied at
Hey man, I know
14 now
never
as he
go
sends
against my
this one
dogs. You
away.
feel me?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Baby girl, you know
The
me.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth.
Come on, run that rock. Yes, sir.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Best back in the league this year
112 yards
running like
rushing
that. I
for
like
this
it.
first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Run that rock. Yes, sir.
40 to the 39.
Second and inches.
Run all over these Falcons.
An invitation for an
might be a high-scoring
to
game.
shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know. And go get the first down. That's exactly
Got
what
him.
they did.
Got him, coach. I got him, coach.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. He is out of bounds.
I got him,
but
coach.
he's inside the 30.
Get it.
A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
There it
He's
goes.
going to go up
Got him,
top
coach.
for the end zone.
Pretty. That's
And it's
pretty.
caught
Let's
by
go.
Deebo Samuel.
Money ball.
Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 29 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front.
No, bruh. Why is it lagging?
Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Got messing up the timing on this mean-ass
Now
lag.
he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Stop for a while.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Oh, my
because
God.
when you score a touchdown, you have
Oh,
to
my
go look at the
God.
table and see what you did on
Oh,
the
my
last
God.
drive. When you scored points,
right.
it's a whole lot better view.
Let's see what I got to do. I ain't know I had to start benching niggas already, but yeah. Get a real safety back there, man. Kevin King might just get cut. You running right by the dudes, man. I don't like that. I like your speed, but that's about it, man. That's about it, son.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down.
Other than that, you don't bring much to this team.
Play fake. Here's Franks.
That's great D. Tracy Walker come in and lock it real quick, boy. Come on, man. Get in and start locking up shit, man. Come on.
So just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
He said, put me in the game, coach. 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 I got you, fam. I'm going to put you in the game. Chill. I got you. It's hot for a while.
A shotgun handoff to pass.
Good D, yes, sir.
He's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yes, sir.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Oh, wait, do they not got my boy Clark starting? Why's my boy Clark not starting? Oh, I need another pause. Why's my boy Clark not starting?
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Yeah, I need to start my boy Clark. That's what's going on.
Play action with Franks.
Give me that! Tracy Walker. He's cold. He's cold. Come in the game and start working with it, man. Come on, man. Let's get it.
CD, I know it's just
that was
his second
pretty,
year.
bro. That's a pretty legal pick right there. That was real pretty.
He's like, I shouldn't have thrown
That's
that.
real pretty,
No doubt
bro.
about it, and his
That was
coaching
a
staff
real
will be
pretty
emphatic
pick right
about he
there.
shouldn't have thrown that ball, but remember, second year, as you
That's
know,
how you play. That's how you be a middle of the field safety right there, man. Not a way to come in and show Kevin King how to do it, man.
Positives moving forward.
That was a good coach decision on benching that man. Sometimes you just got to do it. Good time, not a long time. Hey.
Mitchell sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Away.
Any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
We back from something. We back from something. There's some checks you owe us.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. On play action, Lance. Flush to his right. And
Nice.
he'll just get
Right
rid
out
of
of
it.
way.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Come on.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had
Defense
nothing,
first right
just
here.
chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Nice. Need it. Need it.
It's Mitchell. And he's going to have a 49ers first
That's a
down.
big third down completion right there, man.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield.
Great
any way
route,
they can.
Elijah.
And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Lance now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Go.
On 2nd down, it's Mitchell.
Run
And
it.
that one goes for
Come
about
on.
6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Right, that ain't bad. That ain't bad.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have
Turns
a
into coffee in the morning.
opening weekend in the NFL.
Thank you.
And
Oh
this
my!
pass broken
He
up.
dropped the ball. Come
The
on,
contact
son.
well timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine
Oh,
job
my
there of not hitting
gosh.
him before
He
the
dropped
ball
the dang
arrived. And I've
ball.
got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles
Dang,
of approach.
bruh.
When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Come on.
And they'll go for it.
Yes, sir. Got it. Got him, coach.
Able to haul it
Got
in
him,
is
coach.
Kittle.
Let's get it.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
Nice. That's pretty.
Defense, a touchdown.
That's pretty. That is so pretty. That is so pretty right there. Thought I waited for it right before the end of the half. Hey, hit it on it.
Good throw there.
Really rocking on the head.
But he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute.
Oh my gosh,
but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13.
Right outside. Two turn, baby girl. You know me. And I group aside.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Good tackle.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
All right, let's get it, man. Let's try to put the one.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Punch on it.
And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, "Don't do that again." What do you think?
They fighting over the ball, Coach. Come on.
I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Warner.
Never
don't let him put nuts on your head,
hey, you're my
man.
partner. I know you're right there with me. And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Dang, bro. Out here getting the bears.
First and 10, Franks. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this
good D, boy. Got a way to recover on that.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. It's Franks now from the shotgun.
Thank you. I was about to say, bro. If y'all would put pressure on this man a little quicker,
I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now Franks. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A first down throw. Here's Franks. There goes a deep ball. End zone. It's in.
Thank you. Good D, boy.
Took a shot. Couldn't connect.
Tupac Shakur.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense on. With that type of speed, you do so. Right. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you
Living
connect
in the flesh
downfield.
is that cornerback for the 49ers, bro. I know. It's crazy.
Here's
it's
second
crazy.
and 10.
But it's true.
The Franks looking
No.
to throw.
No. Oh, man.
Throwing right, and that's complete.
Effed up.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Some real quick.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And his kick is right there.
Yeah,
it's
barely
good.
got it.
So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Flying in the bins. If it's up, then it's up with us. Yes, sir.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Go ahead and put that D
fair
on.
catch signaled for and taken
Put that D up on
successfully.
it. No homo. Go ahead and penetrate that ass. Yes, sir.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
I got to penetrate the middle of the field a little harder, man.
I just say
I
you
got to
continue
thrust
to
a
play
little
your
harder.
game.
Rest that whole lineman
They had
off you,
success
man.
doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Franks. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
Come on, man.
He's going to be out up around
the
the 45-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
If it's up, then it's up with us.
Franks now to throw on 1st down.
Great
Airing
D.
it out, looking for Ridley.
Great D.
And this is
Oh my
taken
God!
out of the
Come on, Tart.
Touchdown, Falcons. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And from where we sit, if you had told me
that
ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B,
when I
I
bounce,
would have told you no way. I mean, that was an
I say
absolute
play over
cannon
top.
shot, and he still dropped it right on the money,
I back
too.
my DBs up 10 yards, and somehow they still get beat over the top.
Extra point by
Cannot make this
Cooper
up, bro.
good. And the lead is
Cannot
down
make
to
this
a
up.
field goal. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
I don't know what I'm going to have to start going, though.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of
No.
that pressure,
Oh, that was so
because
close.
it's now a
Oh,
one-score
almost
game,
blew it.
they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Almost just blew it.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Working from the gun, Lance. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
There we go. There we go, coach.
Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in.
There we go, coach. Let's get it, man.
Field across the 45.
Big time 3rd down completion.
With the sticks and controlling the football. There's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
There we go.
He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because they're...
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes.
They
get
no one
to
open.
him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the
I
sack.
wasn't really bad on my O-line. They were blocking. Nobody could get open, though.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To throw, it's Lance.
There we go.
And
No,
Lance
bro.
is
Why do they throw it like that? He's open and they throw it right to the safety, man.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game.
High pass,
and so much
they
of
act
playing
like they
defense
don't
in the
know how to
NFL,
throw the ball.
especially when it comes to defending the pass.
Bruh,
it's
like,
all
come
about
on,
positioning
bruh.
and technique.
You threw it
And
right
this
to
is
the DB,
fantastic work
bruh.
on both fronts there.
Kittle's at least 6-8 yards in front of the dude. Somehow you throw it right to the safety.
On 1st down, it's Patterson, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line
Falcons trying to make a comeback, man.
Blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Frank's now. He's going to take a shot for the end
Oh,
zone.
my God.
Mr. Pitts, and he's got him.
Who is number 6,
Touchdown,
bro?
Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, 26 yards. And the Falcons on just 2 plays have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Hey, we got to respond,
Taken at the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Come on,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that
Nice.
next drive, or
Let's go.
do you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now, as they come up on 2nd and a couple. And to give this time to the tailback.
Great block.
He
Nice
gets this up
run,
across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 133 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell.
They be blocking.
Oh, yeah. Right around the 47
blocking their ass on.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Right, if you couldn't get 1 yard, bro.
First times tonight, he's going to be held up at the
Why are they acting like he can't get 1 yard, man?
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
They really be trying to play dudes, man.
On 3rd down, Mitchell.
Nice.
He's got a first down.
All we needed was a little push.
They gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play. We're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Guard now. Establish a nice little run.
Near midfield now on 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Lance. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down now.
Bruh, come on,
Mitchell.
man.
And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here. As the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line.
If it's up, then it's up with us.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Come on.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Like, look at the holes, bruh.
And he will have the first down.
Yeah,
But he
run
finds
all
up
over that.
for it pretty good.
Leaving that wide open.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Top for a while.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. Escaping the pressure right.
There we go. Thank you.
And the hook up here to
Come on, break that tackle, bro.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Let's go.
Get
upfield, get upfield.
And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now Lance. Flushed out right.
Lance. Let's go, boy.
That's a 40-yard touchdown.
That's how you do it, boy. That a way to respond. I don't need my D to
now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
No more missed field goals. Come on.
This is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
That's a great response, man. I like that drive right there.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Man, had to dial in real quick, man.
And that one will bounce
Let me
out
see
of
if
the
I
back
can
of the
dial
end
in
zone.
on defense.
So
They make defense so hard on next game. They make you really work for that D, boy. No homo. No homo. No homo. They really be making you work
to
for
begin
it,
their
though.
next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter. Oh,
like, dang, bro. He outrun everybody.
Catch.
And here we are in the 4th quarter.
Don't I have a corner on the team that can guard this, man?
Touchdown. And you and I both know This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
We got to start sending more pressure.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, Franks. And past the 35,
bro.
he dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence.
Great D, man. Come on. He's still coming up for that run, man.
This time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Come on, D.
Working out of the gun, Franks.
Nice, D. Great D, baby. Come
Russell
on.
Gage. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One more stop, man. One more stop.
The tight end, maybe in a
One
little
more
flexed
stop,
out
man.
position
One more
because
stop.
he creates
Come on.
mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their
One more
quickness,
stop.
their speed, and their route running savvy.
Franks, 3rd down from the gun.
Great D, baby. Come on.
And this effort won't be enough.
Dang, they gotta manually double team this man.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And plan it out.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Turns into coffee in the morning.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal,
ooh, come on, man.
We brace for what should be
the drive right here.
Rest of this
is the drive right here.
This
is the drive where I see what y'all really made of. Where we show what we really made of. Where we show the world what's up, man. Come on. It's that drive right here, man.
That's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run on 1st down.
Great block. Great block. Great blocks. Great running. Rumbling, tumbling. Got body.
56 yards on the ground.
Falling into each other.
He's gotten better really as the night's going on.
That's the type of running I like right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Right here if he do that again.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
See if he gonna do that BS again.
Down now
okay, he not. He's smart.
This time.
He's smart. We still gonna run that thing. Let's go. Take off. Take off. Take off. Yes, sir. Let's get it. That's beautiful right there. That's really beautiful right there. That's really pretty. That's really pretty.
And the 49ers have moved down.
Oh, man.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
I Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time.
Woo, that was a big drive right there,
Start
man.
to get the crew together and say,
nice.
this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Big time drive right there. Let's be up, man.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
We know what's up on defense, too, man. 41-34, bro.
It is fielded right at
Come on, D. Have some pride about yourself,
the
D.
decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's
Have some
tackled
pride
at
on
the
this
15.
drive, man. Come on, Bosa. Rally the troops, Bosa. Get them boys right on this drive, Bosa. Get them boys right on this drive, man.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach
my
that didn't want
God.
to drive to end with a kick.
Oh, my God.
Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right?
Okay,
in
there
this
we
case,
go,
a
there
field
we
goal,
go.
they'll take it. Way better than the alternative,
dang, bruh.
which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases.
Man,
that
quarters can be
that
good,
were
and
happy
then
with
it
a
can
field
be
goal.
like
I haven't met
that.
a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a
blowing
kick,
it.
other than the extra point. That's it.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Bro, if y'all don't smack
2
this
yards
man,
the
bro,
gain of
make
the
him
keeper,
throw
and
it.
it's
Come
2nd
on.
down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice
Not
play
really
by them
worried about the
defensively,
clock,
though, to
I
hold it
guess.
to a short gain.
I guess he don't really have to be. I might have to start calling timeouts, maybe.
Back to throw. Touchdown.
Bruh, Tupac.
Falcons.
Come on, Tupac.
Calvin Ridley.
Come on,
with now
Tupac,
3
man. What are you
week-one
doing?
touchdowns. And the Falcons are an extra point away from
Come on,
tying this
man.
game
What are you
here in the
doing?
final minutes.
Like you're right there. Make
Well,
a play
hard
on the
part's
ball,
done.
bro.
Now they just need to split the
What are you
post,
doing?
tie it up, but then their defense is
What
going to
is
have to hold
that,
up to
bro?
send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know
What
there's
is
an
that?
inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2
going
here,
for it,
but if you
too.
miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow, they'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right.
Thank you. Don't try me, nigga. What's up?
It's by Emmanuel Mosley.
Dumbass nigga. Let's go, man.
49ers have just about sewn up this football game.
Hey,
I think we can figure out why they went for 2
on
there.
Sunday, bro. Come on,
One,
bro.
you want
My
to make it
bad.
a field goal
Thank you, Lord.
difference if at all possible.
Let's
They
get
didn't
it,
get
man.
it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Nigga,
not much
try me
margin
like
for
that,
error
bro.
For your D, they just have to get it into range.
Really?
Oh, the Falcons got it. Yep,
Oh
they ran
my
the football.
gosh.
A field goal will do
No,
it
my
for them. They
gosh.
got the
This
onside
game is
kick
so
that they
trash,
needed here.
bro.
We'll see if they can do the
This
rest.
game
Some
is
teams
so
are just not
trash.
comfortable waiting to see what happens.
Oh
Some teams
my
like to
gosh,
force
this
the
game
action.
is so
That's exactly what we
trash.
saw with this onside kick.
This game is so trash for that. This game is so trash. Oh, they really just had him muff the ball? Oh, bro, Madden is a headache,
About set to
bro.
begin
Why
their
do
next
they
drive.
do
The
this
Falcons
bullshit,
offense at the
bro?
line. They're only in need of a field goal. A decent
Damn,
amount of time
that's
on
all
the
this
clock.
is
So
bullshit,
tell me if I'm wrong.
right?
You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I
Crazy.
agree with you. And this is where your
Give me the pick.
preparation and your confidence comes into play.
Oh
They
my
work on
God,
these
come on,
situations
man.
All the time,
They
don't
practice it
they?
all the
They
time.
can't give me
They know what they
nothing.
want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they
Dang,
love this
bruh.
situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Dang, bruh.
After the incomplete pass,
Stop
here now
him on the
is
two-point
2nd and
conversion
10.
just for these niggas, just to bless him again,
He'll
bruh.
look to throw. steps away to his left. Now in desperation.
Thank you.
Deep downfield.
Tracy Walker, boy.
Take
Yes,
some chances
sir,
here
man.
with the clock winding down,
Thank
needing
you,
a touchdown
bro.
to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the
Thank
nature of the
you.
2-minute drill. The
About
offense trying to
time,
go
man.
downfield and
Y'all
make
keep
their
on
plays.
playing me,
But
bruh.
defenses,
Cannot
they're sitting
make
back
this up,
watching
man.
everything that they
Come
do,
on, bruh.
but not too far back.
Some good
they want to
D,
be in
man.
position
That's
to
why
make
I
a
took
play
the
on the
boy,
ball, and that they did.
whatever his name was out and put Tracy Walker in, bro, because I knew he could make plays, man. Dang, bro. Madden really tried to play me this game, though. Dang. Good time pick, bro. That's a big time pick right there. I like that, man. Tracy Walker, man. Kevin King, dumbass, had to take him out the game. He be acting like that in real life, too. I don't know why I
The
tried to start him.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively.
Slick want to
and
start
reassess where
Chuck
we
Clark,
are.
though.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Come on, bro.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Lance. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie.
Gotta use that last timeout.
Their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just
part
over
of me
40
wants
seconds
to
to
go
in the game.
for it, but I'm not going to do that. Part of me do want to go for it.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Thank you.
Just
Let's go.
34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Falcons
All right,
will be
now
taking
Madden
over
just don't
1st
have
and 10.
don't let no BS happen. Dang, bruh. All he need is a field goal, though. Sheesh.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense
man.
at the line. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Give me that.
Sequence of
Come
plays
on,
has to
bruh.
get you out
Dang.
of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some
Hey,
yardage.
come
Then when the
on.
clock hits 7 seconds
Give
or
me the
left,
pick.
now you've got a decision.
Let me wrap
Are you
this
in
game
field goal
up,
range,
bruh.
or is it
Y'all
Hail
keep
Mary
on
time?
playing.
Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly.
Thank you. Game time, bitch. Come on, man. Let's go.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. So the victory here for San Francisco. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the 49ers, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Indianapolis. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Austin. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 36-yard line.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now Jones. Henry's got it out on the left side. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his 1st year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I've got the answers to the test before the game even begins. But this guy's taking the test with every throw, with every game. And so far, he's passing with flying colors.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them. And not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Meanwhile, Jones' throw there complete to Myers. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Vision and speed, 2 of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle, because where it goes, that's where you find his body. And he was able to get in there and make a great play.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Allen. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Big Christian Barmore was there on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Kaepernick. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, it's Kaepernick. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. Taylor's got the first down and more as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The 3rd running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, 3rd most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. On the handoff, this is Taylor. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Kaepernick. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's Kaepernick. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Throwing now is Kaepernick. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. To throw, Kaepernick. Being chased out left. Catch made here by Campbell. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Blankenship's kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Grover Stewart. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Jones now throwing on first. Open man, the tight end Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play there for the Patriots.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. It's his 8th rushing touchdown on the campaign and 10th overall. And the Patriots have taken the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Kaepernick. And his throw here's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Switch it. Monday.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Taylor. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now Kaepernick again. Campbell making the catch. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. To throw is Kaepernick. Sliding out of the pocket. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's Jones on first down. Flushed out right. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
And that's a run characteristic of Damian Harris. When he touches it, he gets not what's just blocked, but he gets a few more yards as well. He's been dinged up his first 2 years with the Patriots, only 10 starts a year ago. But you have to believe that this coaching staff thinks that he's capable of bigger and better things.
Now Harris. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
An option handoff given to Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. Back to throw. Jones. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41. So So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Looking deep for Hilton. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A third quarter score now from MetLife Stadium, and make it a 2-touchdown advantage now for the Giants. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Now Jones. And he rifles one incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones completes it to Aguilar. And I think the ball's out.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been...
Jones has just thrown his third interception. Picked off by Carl Willis. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Matt Judon, the former Raven, there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Kaepernick going to throw. Rolling to his left. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Taylor. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Here's Taylor again. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Kaepernick's going to try to sneak it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Colin Kaepernick keeping it himself from a yard out, and the Colts are going to jump back in front. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Throwing, Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
On 2nd and 10. Jones, and right side, Henry's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He gets it complete to Harris.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Back to throw again. Open man right side, Myers. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. On third down, here's Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Next they score Patriots 13, Colts 10.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there for Indy.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And touchdown and congratulations and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Jones. He gets this to Myers, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jones. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Jones. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Jones. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
They run once more with Taylor. And some room to roam now. And he's across for the touchdown. In the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what... He's got him in! Complete! And down to the 11. A big play there for New England.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. Now Jones on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the clock sits at 16 seconds as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Indianapolis, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on